So is this going to be a little snippet of the new one?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. There we go. Cause there's a diamond in the rough, and there's a light that can't be stopped. And there's a feeling I woke up when it hit me. You don't know what love is. Yeah, a little snippet that I don't know fully yet, but
That's all right.
it's not time. It's not time yet.
Still got time. I'm here with Mr. Rinehart, formerly of a band called Need to Breathe, now a solo artist with one single out, and the next one's coming out March 23rd. And so I'm excited to have him here to talk to him about his new project. Thank you so much
Absolutely.
for the time. So I know I love your songwriting style, but it's changed tremendously from one band to now you. What's that writing process been like, getting a little bit more introspective and personal?
Yeah, it's taken a long time. So I'm going really, really deep. Nobody's pushing me. There's no deadlines, which is a good thing because, you know, I like to take my time on songs and wait for the inspiration or wait for, you know, the right moment. Not trying to force anything. And it's been like I'm doing it all in my basement. So, you know, I'm pressing the keyboard for drums and just doing everything I can, and then get it to a place where we can get to the studio. And I work with Will and Caleb Chapman.
Yep.
And kind of co-produced it with them. But yeah, it's the most personal stuff I've ever written, and then it's very much my journey over the last like 4 or 5 years.
Is it hard to get deep into the weeds in your brain and get all the emotional grit in there? Is it hard?
Sometimes, I mean, it's right there in front of your face.
Right.
But then how do you put it into words, and how do you know, feel it? And so sometimes you feel the music, and you just know it's connected to you, and you know something you want to say, but you don't know how to say it yet. So I'd let those stew, if you will. But as I'm writing them and recording them, it was just a strange thing, because once they, you know, are kind of appearing or coming to life, then it's kind of, you're back in that moment. Right. You're back in that feeling.
Reliving.
Yeah, and so
it's gonna be scary but cathartic at the same time.
It is. Yeah.
It's gotta be strange.
Yeah, it definitely is. About 5 years ago, I went to a place called On Site, and my mentor was like, "Man," I was like, "So what is this place?" Because he had just went, and he's like, "Dude, it is like climbing the emotional Mount Everest," and it was life-changing. It was crazy to be that open.
Yeah.
And I wasn't at first. I was kind of like, I'm pretty cool. I don't have any trauma. I don't know why.
Easy life.
I'm like, why do I even need to be here? I don't know, you know. So, and then come to find out, there's
I need to be here.
Yeah, dark past that I needed to basically see a therapist for.
Had you pushed all that away? Was it kind of just back there hidden?
Yeah. The song, I don't know if you, I've got a video, and I put my son in it. He's 6 years old. Well, he was 6 when we shot it. But he represents me as my inner child, and how I kind of got disconnected from myself. And anyways, that's the first single.
Yeah.
Kind of, it starts there, and then you can, as the record comes out, you'll follow the whole thing, the stages, kind of sequentially.
It's awesome. All right, so I'm hungry. I'm
Me
sure
too.
You're hungry. Have you had breakfast?
No.
Are you a breakfast guy?
Not really.
How many meals do you eat a day?
At least one.
At least one. Okay. Well, if this is gonna be your one meal, let's make it good.
Awesome.
So we got a flank steak. I'm gonna sear it off, butter baste it. We've got some smashed potatoes. I'm gonna smash these. They're par cooked. So we're just gonna smash them like that, and then we'll fry those in some beef fat as well. I'm gonna have you work on a chimichurri. So while I'm searing the steak, if you can get that parsley and cilantro, these bunches right here.
All right.
Bring them over this cutting board and just chop everything but the stems and put it in that bowl, and we'll be good to go.
Gotcha. Where does the stem end?
I would just chop off right there and then rough chop all those leaves. If you lose a finger, it might affect your guitar playing, so be careful.
And then just
chop
it up?
Go to town. Yeah, go to town. I'm going to season this with some diamond crystal kosher salt. Potatoes. Cooking in a restaurant's going to be open in like 14 minutes, so we got to go. A little bit of beef fat. What do you generally eat at home?
Well, I cook steak every now and then on the grill. That's about the only thing I cook.
So if you take it like this, kind of bunch it all up.
Oh. That looks like a better method.
Yeah, there you go. 2 hands.
All right.
Make sure you hang on to it. Natural learner. Look at that guy. Instant success. All right, so my pan is smoking. I'm gonna add my steak. Do that presentation side down first because you always get the best sear. It's probably going to take 6 to 8 minutes. It's nice and room temperature. Oh yeah. All right, we can just knock all that into that bowl.
Okay. Woo.
Steak out. See that color? Getting some nice caramelization there. We'll flip it a few times so it kind of cooks evenly to the middle. That looks good. Let this pan warm as well. Add a little bit of butter to it. We're going to fry our potatoes. They'll get nice and crispy. Salt.
It's kind of a workout right here.
It is a workout. You didn't know you were going to the gym this morning, did you? So you're going to take this, it's called a microplane, and just grate the garlic clove right in there. Perfect. Just tap it out. Yep. Perfect. All right, so we got some Belew pepper, a little bit of heat. Drop that in. And a good pinch of salt. Use some red wine vinegar. And some olive oil. So we've got a bright, vibrant green. It's going to be a little bit sweet from the herbs, but acidic from the red wine vinegar, and then rich from the olive oil. It's going to cut through the fattiness of the steak really, really well.
Awesome.
Boom. That's good. Steak is almost done. We're going to let this rest for a few minutes. That's done. Let the potatoes go a hair longer. Pop our little tomatoes. Alright, so we'll take our potatoes. Just going to pile them up. So technically we should let this rest a little bit more. I generally let my proteins rest for the same amount of time they've cooked. But due to the amount of time that we have, just go ahead and slice it.
Oh yeah.
And I like to season the inside with a little bit of finishing salt.
Put that on there. I try to help out.
Good, great. Just sling that piece wherever. And then we've got our chimichurri. Goes right over the steak. There it is.
Boom.
Easy peasy. Pretty simple steak and potatoes.
Voila. Looks amazing.
We'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
It's all
Awesome.
you.
Dude. Well. I'm going for the steak first.
Go ahead. Dig in.
Bro,
Not bad.
that's amazing.
A little bit of salt goes a long way.
Yeah. The sauce.
The chimichurri.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's healthy,
Incredible.
right? It's not like a thick gravy. It's not a cream sauce. It's just olive oil, vinegar, and some herbs. Super light, refreshing. Really helps wake up the meat.
It's amazing.
I love it. I love it.
I'm right here, right where you left me. I am forward for the world. I'm right here. Can you see me? Or is that why you blankly stare? I'm right here, and I've got a message. Yeah, bring it. Sorry. I got totally lost. We'll pick it up from there. I'm right here. I've got a message. I'm not going anywhere. I think you go better off going your own way. Boy, I know when you're wrong. 'Cause after all, we got the same name. And I'm still here. Don't give a reason why. You're working on alibis. You believe in your own lies. Boy, isn't that just a real crime? You can erase it. Trying to fake it. Sooner or later, you're gonna have to face the truth. I'm still here. So what are you gonna do? You are me and I am you. I think I understand, but that won't fix the dam. It's just a matter of time. Yeah, you can cover it. It's just a counterfeit. If it's broken inside, but I'm still here. First ever acoustic performance.
Turning a mandolin into a rock and roll instrument. Who knew? All right, so we're here at Penny Pazze with Ronnie. Ronnie is the owner, and he's got a new location opening up as well, and he's the host of our episode today. So, Ronnie, thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Welcome,
Why don't
guys.
you tell everybody kind of about you, this restaurant, what you're doing?
Welcome, guys. We're happy to have you here. We're Penne Pazze. We're crazy good Italian cuisine. Penne is our shape of pasta. Pazze means craziness, and that's why we're crazy good Italian cuisine. We opened 3 years ago. When COVID started.
You opened during COVID.
We opened 2 days before the restrictions, and I know you laughing and you think I'm crazy, and we are crazy because we're crazy good Italian cuisine, but we're also crazy. But actually, COVID was a blessing for us because it gave us the opportunity to start slow and learn the business. And we made it through, and we're about to open a second location in Murfreesboro, and we're already planning the third location, which probably going to go Hendersonville. So
Nice.
Hold on tight.
Yeah, well, they're also making their fresh pasta here in-house, making their pizza dough. Everything's made from scratch.
So we make everything from scratch, in-house. Our concept is basically an open kitchen. So you walk inside, you see how we produce everything from scratch, giving sort of like a family-oriented style. So how you will walk to your aunt or your grandma, and you will see how she prepare everything. And we're making a dough called pinza, P-I-N-S-A. is a dough between the Italian thin crust to the Italian thick focaccia, but I don't think I need to represent this because I have a special guest for you, which is our pizza chef and restaurant chef, and he's a great legend. You're gonna like him. I'm going to introduce him to you. He's a master pizzaiolo, and I want to introduce you to Ricardo. Yeah. Ricardo Manzella is our spirit behind our concept, and I want to introduce you to him.
Ciao, nice to meet
Chef?
you. Ricardo.
Nice to meet you, man. I love your hair.
Thank you.
Got some height.
Thank you. I have the personal hairstyler over here.
It's no joke. I'm literally cutting his hair. Like no joke.
So everything's in house.
Everything in-house.
That's a good way to keep it simple.
We're running this place like family because we are also like family.
But Ricardo, maybe tell them about the pinza, what we do.
So the dough that we do over here is called pinza. It's a dough between Italian pizza crust and Italian focaccia. Basically the difference is in the normal dough of the pizza is 60% of the water. In this one that we have, I arrived to 93%.
That's a high hydration.
Yes, it's really high hydration. And it's also really easy and light to digest because I grow my mother yeast. So I do install every day. I let him rest for 24 hours. After introducing the dough, after the dough they stay other 3 days, 2 days inside to the fridge. In this way, all the chemical, all the enzymes that's inside to the flour, they're gonna cut all the complex sugar. They're gonna make
fermentation. Basically.
Fermentation.
Yeah.
Perfect. And this one they're gonna give all these characteristic our dough is really light and really easy to digest, but also it's really
A lot more flavor too. Yeah, the more ferments, the more flavor you get, the characteristics start coming out.
And easier to digest, and that's the
awesome.
key. So
yeah, fermented foods are great to eat. So you're here for good.
Yeah, now I live over here. I have a great family. Now I'm married with this beautiful woman, and the life is great, especially over here in Nashville. This city is amazing.
And we just started the journey. Our goal, our vision is to open 100 locations in the U.S. market.
Wow.
So we have
franchise?
we eventually will. So we thought to operate the third 3 locations, to own them, and then from the 4th one franchising. It might be a combination of ownership and franchising, so we keep growing and franchise, but our mission statement, our goal is to introduce the penne pizza experience to as many markets as possible in the US market, and that's literally our message is bring people together and make them happy through their stomach. And I hope that everyone that walks in this restaurant and see the vibe and the atmosphere that we have between us and employees and customer engagement, that makes us happy, and that's why we're so excited for the new location.
We can sing cosa c'è la luna, mezzo mare, mamma mia, mamma mare, dare. E chiamiamo da dare, mamma mia, pensaci tu.